much for joining. Oh, I don't think I did my regular hello. That's what Isaac expects me to do. So we have the man here. We're going to be here for 30 minutes. Today's theme is quarantine, comfy and casual. Hi, darling.
Hello! Hello! Is my mic muted or something?
No, I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, well, I love it
Can you hear me?
because it said my mic was muted, but I guess it just lied to me. But hello! Hello!
Nobody can hear your mic.
Hello! It's impossible to do. You're like some kind of like, you're like one of those birds, like a crane who just makes a sound once a year or something, and it's hello!
I actually say that to people.
Well,
Hello.
I know, darling. I've had lunch with you, if you remember. We've met each other at the studio occasionally.
This is so true. We have.
And
How
when
are
you
you?
started the show, you said like, hello, like that. It was quite demure, but you
Yeah.
meant to say, hello. You did. Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry. All right, I'm going to stop now. I'm going to stop.
Stop. Let's get on to what people want, which is comfy and casual.
Yeah, it's
What
true.
do we do about that? Because I'm wearing one, by the way.
Well, I mean, darling, here's the thing about that. Everybody's been doing that for a minute. Like even before the quarantine. I mean, we've been dressing like this, don't you think? I personally like have, stacks of the same t-shirt that I really like. It's a crew neck, long sleeve, right? And in the spring and summer, I have a crew neck short sleeve, right? That I layer under sweaters if I ever go out of the house, right? Um, but it's that thing that you just like and you just buy tons of it and the right kind of pants that you like, and maybe there's one more style or two more styles, and if you're a woman, there's a dress that you like, right? There's a skirt that you like, and then there's pieces that you just kind of, and then there's like red carpet, okay, and then there's cocktail, where you have to
Yes,
dress up, right?
yes,
So
yes, yes.
that's it. I mean, but for the most part, we've been doing this for a minute where we've been living in clothes that are really comfortable and just kind of lying around the house and returning emails and doing a little bit of grocery shopping and then, coming home and unloading the dishwasher looking glamorous,
Well,
seriously.
here's what I think about the clothes that we've been doing. I agree. We've been doing a lot of, it's all about being comfortable. But I think everything that you do is that it's really comfortable with these really luxe fabrics, right? So it's
Yes.
about being comfy and it's about, moving and feeling great and all of
Hmm.
that. But it's all about the fabric. So I've got the t-shirt and I want to show you them because everybody needs
It's
a great.
great, that t-shirt,
It's
right?
great, this t-shirt. And I want you to know that I tanned my arms specifically.
Is that self tanner or is that actual? You went out
No,
on a terrace
okay.
or
This
something?
product is so amazing. This is the Westmore Beauty. You can get it. I got it on QVC, of
Hmm.
course. And it's body makeup. It makes my arms look so good.
It
Yeah,
does.
because
It's
they're really
crazy.
white and pasty. If you saw the top of them, they're really white and pasty. So this makes them look like flawless and like I've got really good arms. I love
That
it.
color is good too. I got to say
Yeah.
that color is making you look kind of
This,
alive.
this color is everything. So
It's so funny. It's like I never expect greens to be like easy, but they're so easy. I think, my mom didn't love green and she would say like, you can't wear, no one can. And I grew up having this weird thing about green because of my mom. But like now that I'm an adult, whenever I see anyone in green or I wear green, I just love it so much, especially that. Like that doesn't, it's funny because sometimes like if you look at something on a rack or in a package, you can't really tell what it is until you put it on your body. In case in point, that green color, like it looks like something on the package, and then you put it on your body and you go, "Excuse me, like, how did this happen? How did I not
I love
know that this was my favorite
I love
color?"
this color. I also love it. And the other color, that's a good point that you talk about the green being hard to wear, and your mum saying that, bless her.
Hmm.
Yellow, also. People think
I
yellow, but
know it's funny. It's
yellow looks
true.
amazing.
Well, Jackie, um, my mom, even with that whole green kind of like, bias that she ended up wearing like a color very much like that green to my bar mitzvah. But it was a print. It was Jeffrey Bean. Remember Jeffrey, the fabulous Jeffrey Bean?
Yes.
And it was
Fabulous.
it was like a printed pajama, like, chiffon. It was a big floral in that color green and white, and it had these big palazzo pants and this wonderful kind of pajama top with a belt. And then at the waist there was like this big poppy and like a few flowers, and it was shipped with like these beads. I mean, it was really something, boy. Jeffrey Bean was so great. Jeffrey Bean was
Yes,
great. He was my
yes.
favorite, my absolute
Love,
favorite. Yeah.
love.
But it
Well,
was that color green.
yes, let's get, this is sour apple. Let's get the colours up because we've got these.
Sure.
And
Let's do it, babe.
I mean, and we do have one in daffodil too. Talking of
Well,
yellow,
speaking of yellow.
I know. Let me go. Let me go through the top because you have to get this. It's Pima, which we love because it's that luxe feel. I love the crew neck. You know how I feel about a crew neck. It's my favorite neckline. Because then I don't have to worry about, like, sun damage or putting body makeup all over my chest.
Right. Also, it's like, it kind of like it stops at where you kind of want your neck to stop. It doesn't give your neck any more kind of room to be like the hideous neck that you know what I mean? It's like, okay, neck, stop now. Just stop, okay?
Like Nora
really,
Ephron.
that's how I feel about crew necks. I personally love a crew neck.
Me too. I love a crew neck and a turtleneck, but can't do
I love a turtleneck. I love a turtleneck. I mean, like, frankly, like, people love V-necks. Sean Killinger, she loves a V-neck. I personally, I'm not a V-neck guy. I just don't like them. I especially don't like men in V-necks. I just don't like myself in a V-neck. I love a woman in a fabulous V-neck, but I don't like men. It reminds me of like, it's just like a sleazy look on a guy. It looks like Miami Vice. Remember Miami Vice?
Oh, of course.
Which was sexy, but there was a sleaze to it. And I was like, okay, I could appreciate you in a V-neck t-shirt with like a blazer with the sleeves pushed up. Don Johnson.
Johnson.
But I can't do it myself because I don't want to be like some sleazy, like, Dade County cop.
Got it. Okay. Well,
I'd like to meet the sleazy Dade County cop. But I don't want to be the sleazy. Right, exactly. Okay.
so V-necks are great on women, but not so much on men.
That's what I think. It depends. I mean, it depends on the guy, of course,
So this has got the crew. I love it. It's just a really good crew neck. The colors, everything. Take a look. You need this, right? You have to have a white tee. Because you just need a black and a white one because they are your essentials. And the sleeve is not too long, too short. Look, I just want to stand up and show you on my fabulous, beautiful tanned arm. Look at that.
You know what's good about your tanned arm is that you didn't use too much.
No.
Sometimes people just go like full on like orange tan. And
no, because then it wouldn't match my hands or my feet. Right. So black, white, we've got it in daffodil yellow, which is just the thing you think you can't wear green, put daffodil yellow on. It's like uplighting, it just gives your skin that luminosity and glow. Favorite pink, which is
it's the best pink. We made that up for the 10th year anniversary. Favorite pink, because that's like, I have this one little envelope with like the swatch, and it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Like every time I just want to like make myself really happy, I get a piece of that swatch and send it, a swatch from that envelope and send it out, and it comes back, and that's favorite pink. So if you want like a real collectible color, it's that. And then what about the cappuccino? I mean, is that still available or something?
I know. Well, we're calling that fawn.
Oh, fawn.
We do have available. That's a really chic shade. I want you to wear this with your white denim. I want you to wear it with any super brilliant white denim. It just looks so rich.
Yes.
I love the phrase that you always say. You say, darling, this looks so money. And it's
it does, because the fabric is just better. It's that better cotton, that is grown. It's a Pima cotton plant that is just better than average plants. And when you make that incredible jersey out of it, it just it feels incredibly good, and it looks good. And I don't know where we get this education, right? Like, how do we get this education? How do our eyes know? When you don't even have to touch it with your hands, that it's better just by looking at it.
It hangs beautifully.
It has a kind of a sheen to it. Like a sheen.
Really luxurious hand.
Yeah, right. It's a very luxurious hand, and it has this sheen to it that is not something that it doesn't. We don't really add a finishing to this fabric. The sheen comes from the actual cotton, from the long staple in the cotton. That's what the sheen comes from. So, like, a lot of times we add finishing to fabrics, everybody does. You just do to make something look more beautiful. And after, I don't know, a number of washings, it starts to look not so good. But the great thing about Pima is that it continues to look this. It's not a sheen. It's like a. It's kind
Yes.
of like a dull sheen, like like
It just,
beautifully finished leather, like that
yes.
thing that doesn't shine, but it has a kind of a way that it picks up the light. It's really, really
It's
expensive,
got
darling.
a silky hand. I love
Yes.
it. Oh look, and our friend Susan Jill wrote, the only shirts I buy is Isaac Pima. Thank you. I
Thank
love
you.
all of them, silky and comfy. So great. That's a theme of today's show. Super comfy. Love. Can we move on to the other comfy things that we love, which is,
Well, I love it too. I love that. That is such a
you know,
fantastic.
we talked about these the other day,
We
and
did.
they're
I
back.
think it's because you love them so much. You're
Yes,
obsessed with these.
I
So
am.
you just keep bringing them back to every single
I
show.
keep bringing them back because it's not just me that's obsessed with these.
It's like
Everybody's
O
obsessed with these.
magazine, only like J magazine. Like you're the editor and you're just
I am
not going
the.
to give up on
I
the
am.
camo
I am.
pants.
You know what? My former magazine days are coming back, and I'm like, I'm totally obsessed with these camo joggers. They are the most comfortable things on earth. That you can wear them year round.
They're
Everybody I
great.
know, they are so good.
They're so great.
They're just great. Everybody that I go get these camo joggers. Everybody that I do that, they go, I love them. I love them.
Me too.
So, A311417. We've got the style number for you, so you can take a little peeky poo. Top, we got them in blue. Let's see the colours. Obviously, the blue. I've got
Do
the,
colors, baby. Do colors,
yes.
baby.
My grey ones are in the wash at the moment, or I would be wearing them. My pink are also in the wash, or I will be wearing them because that's how I wear them so much. Mocha, and then we've got
Mocha's
the green.
everything.
I'm wearing the green. You know, and this green, oh,
The green is so classic, right?
yeah,
It's so classic.
I love it. They're so comfy. It can lounge. They're perfect for lounging. You know, we want to be comfy, but we want to be cute. So
Totally.
we don't want to be sloppy.
Also, the fabric here is so wonderful. Oh, look, someone said the joggers are her birthday present to herself.
That
I
was
love that.
Cindy that wrote in the
Ah,
joggers on my
Cindy
birthday.
Burrows.
Cindy,
Hi,
I love that.
Cindy. Oh my
What colour did
God.
you get? And who's your baby doggy there? We
The
love him.
dog is so cute. I love that dog. Wait a minute. So, because the fabric here is wonderful, it's like this micro, like terry on the inside. The
Yes, it's
outside is
very.
flat and has this like kind of incredibly chic camo print, but the inside is like totally cozy, adorable, but not like this is your summertime fleece, if you want to call it that. Like I think it's a year-round fleece, but it's very, very, very lightweight. It's micro, so
It is a
you're just
lightweight.
feeling a tiny little bit of loop. And speaking of like just feeling incredibly comfy at all times.
Yeah, I love these because one, you know, I go everywhere in them. They are not a heavy weight, and I know a lot of people have written and said, "Oh my goodness, I love them. Are they heavyweight? Are they winter weight?" Just as Isaac said, they're a year-round weight. You can wear them when it's really hot outside because they're a lighter weight feel. They just feel so incredibly comfortable. Yet I wear mine in the winter with, like I said on our
Of
other show,
course,
big turtleneck, oversized
totally.
turtleneck, and a
Well,
sweater.
can we talk about this for a second? Because I I've been trying to get this across since I'm like 20 years old, like since I'm working in the fashion business, since I'm 18 years old, right? Like, anybody could have a squad led by Jacqui Stafford, right? And be told what to wear for a gala or a cocktail or something, or anybody can walk into a store and use like a sort of a personal shopper and get fabulous clothes and look great. But I think people look their best when they kind of just throw stuff on, right? I love, and the thing is, like, you have to kind of get into this, right? You have to get the pieces. You have to get the right pieces, like these camo pants, like that Pima T-shirt, or like, and then something, like, and if you live in New York, God bless us, when we all get back to the streets, when we all get back on the streets, the chicest thing is like when you live in the village and you see some girl walking her dog and she's wearing this kooky, sort of mix of things that you never would have thought of, and that partially is defined by or partially sort of prescribed by the task she's doing. It's like, I always talk about walking the dog. I always think, like, if you're going to leave your house for anything, it's going to be to walk the dog, right? Or
Sure. It's
maybe to go to the
indeed.
drugstore for a second to pick up a prescription,
Yeah.
or maybe the liquor store, or maybe the grocery store, right?
Maybe the liquor store.
Maybe the liquor store. Yeah, definitely. That is something you're going to put on a face mask and some gloves to get to, right? But
Yes.
you also have to have these pieces that, like, because who like, we don't want you to. I don't think, like, if you're Beyonce, you have a stylist going, darling, here are your underpants and your bra today. Like, this is literally, like, I'm sure she gets, like, FedExes of her outfits just every single day from start to finish, right? From underwear to, like, lace front. Okay, seriously, right? But what I'm trying to say is, like, we girls who live in the West Village and walk our dogs, right? We don't have stylists like
What?
that, and so we have actual style, and we put on camo pants with a stripe, with a nut, and it's like, it takes a minute for the eye to adjust to it, and some fabulous color and a headscarf and the right glasses and earmuffs and the right handbag and the right pooper scooper and the right dog, and the right leash. You see what I mean? And then flip-flops, because I'm not going to fuss. You know what I mean? But of course, that's all I'm doing my entire life, is fussing so that I don't have to fuss.
If you don't, but here's the thing: if you just want to be, because this is what I feel about women. They want to look great. Most importantly, they want to feel great. Right? That's the key. But
Mhm.
and they don't want to have to think too hard. So everything that you do in your collection, I feel, just from a stylist point of view, is that you make it really easy. You make the fabrics feel great. You make the fit
Yes.
fabulous, and these joggers just look so good, and they're so comfy and easy.
Well, hooray, hooray. But you see what I mean? It's like, if you collect the right pieces,
Yeah.
you fuss over that. You know what I mean? You fuss over getting the right pieces. And then once you get the right pieces, you don't have to think about it when you're getting dressed. It's like, you
Exactly.
throw these camo things on, you throw any number of our tops on, and then you build on top of that a stripe, a gingham. I mean, camo with floral, camo with gingham, I mean, it all
Every
looks good. You see what I
and
mean? Like, think about Carrie, what's her last name?
Bradshaw.
Carrie Bradshaw. Yeah. I mean, of course. I mean, she was just like, she is that stylist. And by the way, Sarah Jessica Parker is that stylist, right? She
Yes.
worked for years with the genius Patricia Fields,
Yeah. We
but
worship.
but also, I mean, Sarah Jessica has incredible ability to just take these pieces that she's been collecting and just throw them together, and they look insane. They look incredibly good, right? And by the way, now I'm telling you, it's like, you have camo pants. Like, where's your camo face mask, girl? Where is it?
Oh yeah, I know. I'm working on that. I have to get that all. I do have a great camo bag for Oscar. It's pretty fabulous.
Oh, and also there's that camo little. I have that little lunch tote thing, that thermal thing.
Yes.
I
Oh, I don't have
love
the
that
camo one.
bag.
I have a leopard print, and I
I
used
am
it the
love.
other.
You have the leopard. You're so like English. I can't stand that you have the leopard.
Am I? I love it.
Yes, you are. You're
I might
so English.
I might have to
Yes,
go get it because everybody needs one of these. But
I
anyway,
know exactly,
I have to
exactly.
do a quick change. Keep talking for 2 seconds because I'm going
Are
to change
you
into
really
the
going to
next
change?
thing.
What are you going to change into? I'm so excited.
I'm
Well,
going to
go
show
for
you.
it, Jacqui. So wait, so I hope that people understand what I'm talking about, in terms of, like, of course, we're not advocating fussing, okay? Fussy finished, as Polly Mellon said in Unzipped. But the point is that, oh, really?
Wait, I just have to do my. I
Oh
just have to fix. Let
yeah.
me just fix my hair because I had to take my band out the
I'm so
back.
excited that you're so obsessed with that t-shirt, because I feel like we presented it on QVC and it was like part of a big fashion day, and it was great. Of course, everybody loved it, but I feel like it got a
Um,
little lost in the sauce,
you think it
because,
got lost?
well, no, only because
Look,
who doesn't want or need this? This is the most perfect. Speaking of stripe
isn't
with
it?
camo,
Is
right? Like,
oh, hold on a minute. My assistant has dropped in my camo bag. Hold on.
uh-oh, your assistant.
Is this not the
Your
best?
assistant. That's hilarious. Oh, I love that. That's so cute.
Isn't it great?
Yes.
I mean, an Oscar's little head pops out there. I'll be back. I need my assistant to get me my leopard print lunch tote. Excuse me a second.
But I have to tell you something. Like, you know, you see a lot of these striped t-shirts, right? And I love this one because it has that little extra long sleeve, that elbow length sleeve. So you're covered, right? It's almost like it's almost like that it just looks so chic, right? And then the stripe that everybody wants, that kind of like French fisherman stripe, either in the black and the white, or that kind of gorgeous like pink and burgundy. That's great, that
My
color,
hair
right?
keeps falling down. Okay, my assistant's coming.
But then you have these jewels around the neckline, which is so extra. You just get extra. You get bang for your buck here. You don't have to think about it. And you don't have to dry clean this. You wash this in the washing machine. Seriously, like, to me, that's a good thing too. Like, if you're going to wear a cardigan or a jean jacket or something over it, it's so cute.
I love the built-in jewelry.
Me too.
You know, like the built-in necklace. It's
Yes.
it's that classic Breton stripe, but it's just done. Like, I love it, and the length on it is good too. I'm not even doing a very good job. We can't show you these things because you can't.
Well, stand back a little bit, because I have to say I do love the idea of camo with stripe with the jewels at the neck. You know, like.
Hold on, look.
And just to flip, like, you don't even have to think about a shoe now. You just put on a flip flop or like a sneaker, and you
totally. Or like you know,
So
like a Birkenstock.
Totally.
But let me tell you the other thing that I need. I need everybody.
Oh yes, I'm not kidding. I have that in camo, and I just love it. It's so fantastic.
I promise you, I will get the style number for this, because I can't tell you how. I know we're digressing a bit, and we're meant to be chit chatting, but I hope you love the tea. It's beyond.
I'm mad for the tea. Mad for the tea. And I love it with leopard and camo. I love the way you look right now. Like, if that was seriously, I love all those prints just thrown together. They're so right, you know. They're so right now.
Well, you do a really great leopard print, and I'll find the style number 2. 24/7 pant. You know how I feel about 24/7 pant. And so I wear them with this stripe because I just love it.
I love it. I just love it.
Can we just share one moment? And we don't have a style number for this, and I'm going to get it, and I apologize, but I mean,
I know.
It's
the greatest thing in the world.
And you know what I do, because I am like that terrible mother, is that I meet my friends before, when we were allowed to go out, I would meet my girlfriends going to the park, and I would pop in a few mimosas.
Of course you did, Jacqui.
Am I a terrible mother?
No, I think you're a better mother for
don't call
like
child services.
No, I think Charlotte needs to see this stuff, you know. She needs to be party to this, you know. This is how you
and a cute little baguette with some
with some cheese, a little brie and ham, delicious.
Yes,
right?
And then I just, a little verve, a little mini bottle of verve, a little bit of
verve, exactly.
And then that's like, there's nothing more fabulous. Anyway, it comes in loads of prints, and I promise you, we'll put the.
By the way, how's your seasonal drinking going? Are you at rosé yet?
I'm not at rosé yet.
She's not at rosé yet. Wow. Okay.
I'll probably be at rosé.
Are you still at Beaujolais or something? Or
Beaujolais? Beaujolais
isn't springtime Beaujolais? What?
The Beaujolais is the joke of France. I can share with you, because I lived in France for many, many years, and Beaujolais, is a red wine, for those not familiar, but they bring one out every year, and everybody in the world goes crazy for Beaujolais, and it's like the biggest marketing scam.
Here's why people love Beaujolais, because it's that one thing that comes out of France, and so they don't have to think about it, even if it's terrible. It's French, and it's not terribly expensive. Beaujolais is never really too expensive, right? It's just fresh, table wine. So people just like it because it's not expensive and it's French. So they feel like, hooray,
They can be a little bit of that French chic. But, they drink, and this is why I love the French so much, is that for many reasons. One, my best friend is French, but they...
so are mine. 2 or 3.
Yes, love. They drink, they will have like wine for lunch, and they're all civilized. They go out for lunch. Like, they don't work at their desk at lunch. They don't stay on their computer. They actually go out for lunch and have a civilized sit-down lunch. It's so just the way we need to be, right? They take a break. They drink wine for lunch. Everybody, they drink wine like Americans drink Coke, right? They literally just take a moment and, enjoy life. La vie. Vivre la vie. Anyway, let's move on. I lost you. I can't hear you. Did we lose your? I think we may have lost. Did we lose Isaac's? No. I can't get Isaac's sound. Can everybody hear me? I hope you can hear me. Our behind the scenes guy will let me know if you can hear me. We're going to get Isaac's sound back in a moment. But I just wanted to show you these colors that we have. Okay. Hi. No, we lost Isaac's sound. Can you hear me? Anyway, I apologize about this. We are going to get Isaac's sound back. But meanwhile, if you're loving this tee, the striped crew neck top, it's got that crystal collar, easy to care for as well. You can just throw this in the wash. So, it's very, very easy. You don't have to worry about it. We've got it in 2 shades for you. We've got it in black and white, but we also do it for you in a wine and pink. That stripe one at the top, which is just that new, fresh way to wear it. So I just want to stand up and see if you can see it, okay? Isaac's coming back. We're just getting his sound organized. But look at the length on this. This one's got that nice, longer length. And, I like to wear it with my camo pants because I wear my camo pants with everything. So I hope you are enjoying our Tuesdays. I hope you're considering... the man is back. No. Well, Isaac is we can't, at the moment, we can't hear Isaac. So what we might do is we might let Isaac go, and then we'll let Isaac go for the moment. And then we'll have him for the next installment back, because we don't want to have to keep him if we can't hear his sound. So much love to you all. Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry we couldn't finish the show with Isaac, but we'll come back very, very soon. See you later. Mwah.